We were just about to get ready for bed when it happened again.
Oh, dear. It's all right, Jack. I'm certain this will all be over in just a minute.
It's over. Ah, that's a relief. Mother? Oh.
Mother? Mother? Mother!
What? Oh.
The shaking has stopped. It's over, Mother. The earthquake, it's over.
Mother's just practicing in case we have a longer earthquake, right?
Right. Oh.
Then my conclusions are correct.
Yes, it's a volcano, all right. And we're sitting astride it. No telling when it might blow, next week or next year.
Yes, what do you suggest we do?
Of course, we have to leave. You folks seem a little settled, though.
We've been trying to get off this island for a year now. That's why we have the lookout, and why we built the ship.
You folks built a ship?
Yes. Unfortunately, she sank in the same storm that brought you here. The waves pulled her offshore and slammed her onto the reef. She broke up and sank without a trace. Had we left that morning, we would have been caught completely off guard.
Ernest, please. You have to tell me everything about the ship.
Good night, Mother.
Good night, Fritz.
Good night, Mother.
Good night, Becca.
Mother?
Becca, what is it? Are you frightened about something?
No, Mother. I was just wondering when Father was coming home.
He'll be home as soon as he's finished talking with Mr. Morton. Now you lay down and try and get some sleep, all right?
Yes, Mother, I will.
Good night, dear.
You know, there just might be a chance. Ernest, tell me, do you think you could build another ship exactly like the one that sank?
It wouldn't do any good. One big wave and it would go down just like before.
Yes, but could you build it again?
I think it's possible.
Do you have any sailcloth?
If we make good use of our sheets, we might be able to make a sail.
Do you have any other cloth around?
Besides a few blankets, no. I'm afraid the rest of the sailcloth is underwater.
We'll need the blankets during the night.
They could also be used as shade to protect from the sun.
Good point.
But what about drinking water? Can we carry enough?
A problem of all small ships. Water. I don't think we can build a ship big enough to hold all the water we would need on a voyage. Remember, there will be 7 of us and all thirsty.
Well then, Mr. Morton, do you have any suggestions for us?
Yes, you know those quick cloudbursts that pass by before they've come? Well, Doctor, we need to come up with a way of collecting that rainwater somehow. That's where more sailcloth would come in handy. Stretched out over the deck, it can funnel the rain into buckets.
That would work. We just need to use something besides cloth as the collector. Large leaves, perhaps.
Well, now, enough of this. I think work should begin tomorrow on our new ship.
Our ship? Are we all going to Australia then?
If you'll have me.
Well, then it's settled. We begin tomorrow. Mr. Morton, everyone's ready.
Coming!
What's this meeting all about, Father?
Well, wait and you'll find out.
Maybe we're going to elect a king of the island or something.
No kings for me.
There's a topic we'd both like to discuss, and I think Mr. Morton would like to start.
You tell him the idea we've come up with, and I'll divide the work.
Well, Mr. Morton and I decided last night that we need to begin building another ship as soon as possible.
But what about the last one?
I made Mr. Morton aware of our last effort, and he feels that with his help we can get off this island. Mr. Morton has a great deal more experience when it comes to the ocean. Therefore, I would like all of us to follow his instructions in regards to our preparations to leave. Now that that's said, please explain your plan to the others, Mr. Morton.
Everybody better pay attention. To begin with, Ernest and the boy will build...
My name's Fritz.
Ernest and Fritz will build another ship. A 2-hull design like the last one.
What good will that do? That ship sank.
Don't need to worry about that now, son. I'll give you other instructions after it's built. Now, are the 2 Pee-wees going to do their share?
Yes, sir.
You're going to make Jack work, Mr. Morton?
Of course, Mrs. Robinson. He'll work like everyone else. Nothing too hard. He'll stay with the girl. Teach him some responsibility.
Anna?
Huh? Oh, Jack may help you, Mr. Morton.
I'm ready for your instructions.
Mr. Morton, me too.
I want you to go collect rubber from trees. You know how to do that?
Yes, right.
That's right.
Good, because we're going to need about a barrel of it.
What? A barrel?
You have plenty of time. We'll need it when the ship is completed.
So you're going to use the rubber on the boat?
Yes. All right, Tommy. I need you to gather up coconuts and separate the fibers from them. Get as many as you can.
Yes, Mr. Morton.
That's it. Each of you have your jobs, and I want you to begin them immediately.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Morton, but you've forgotten to give me a job.
Ma'am, I did not forget to give you a job.
What?
Those are all the jobs we need doing right now.
Anna? You're still in charge of this voyage's food preparation. That's an awful lot to do.
I suppose. And of course the farm.
Mr. Morton, what are you going to do?
Who, me? Why, I'm the one in charge. I'm the supervisor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't get it. What's so funny?
Father, how about this one?
Yes, it's big enough.
It's an awful lot of work. Do you think we can do it again?
Well, I can't say if we'll be successful this time or not, Fritz, but we have to try.
We're going to be here for a while.
There. Good. Oh, one more rubber tree. Jack, please bring me another bowl, all right?
All right. Here. Here you are, Becca.
Thanks. Huh? What? What? Ah!
What's the matter, Becca?
Get it out of here, Jack! Get that thing away from me!
It's gone.
Huh? Are you sure?
Yes.
Jack, you're going to pay for putting that in my coconut.
But Becca, I just took it from the thing over there. I didn't.
Really?
Really, Becca? I didn't see any lizard.
Well, bring me another one after you've looked in it, all right?
Right.
While Jack and I collected the sap from the rubber trees, Tom was busy following his instructions from Mr. Morton. Mother was starting her food preparations, too.
Mr. Morton, Ernest and Fritz are the other way.
I'm just going for a walk. If Ernest asks, tell him I'll be back later.
I'll be sure to do that, Mr. Morton. What a strange individual. And where could he be going with that rope?
Huh?
Oh.
Where's Mr. Morton going with Father's boat?
Oh.
Hey there! Mr. Morton! Where are you going? That's strange.
Huh?
Let's go, Jack.
Yeah.
We weren't sure where he was going, and we didn't have time to find out. Our trees needed us first.
Time for a break, Father?
Yes, I think you've got a good idea there.
We're becoming old hands at this, aren't we?
Yes, we know enough to become ship's carpenters.
Next ship I see, I'll ask for an application.
I'll apply myself, but we'll have to make sure they're going all the way to Australia. There's no sense in stopping halfway. We've already done that. Hey, Fritz, listen, we'll make it this time. I've come halfway around the world to see Australia, and I'm going to see it. Will you come with me?
I will, right with you.
Where are you hiding, huh? Show yourself. The doc said it was on the spot. I'd better see for myself. Here goes. Blimey, Morton, you've got to find it.
When I heard the big crash in the distance, I knew Father and Fritz had knocked over their tree. That was the easy part.
This seems to be a little longer than the last one, Father.
Right. We've got 2 more people this time, and we have to bring extra food and water.
What about Mr. Morton? Why isn't he helping? Does he expect us to swim all the way? Where is he?
He's gone swimming. He'll be with us. Why don't you take over?
Put it in the bucket, Becca. There.
Go check another tree, Jack.
All right. Look out, rubber stuff. Here I come. Hey. Ooh, help. Help, Becca.
What's the matter, Jack?
Right there. It's after me.
What's after you? Oh, that's just a little caterpillar.
Oh, phew.
Boy, what a silly little thing to be scared of.
I wasn't as scared as you. You were a big chicken when you saw that nice lizard.
So you think I'm a big chicken, huh?
Ah, stop it, Becca. Stop.
How do you like your big chicken now? Big chicken's gonna get you!
Oh! Well... Huh?
When it comes to finding tropical island food, Tom Tom knows more than any of us. Even my mother had a lot to learn from him.
Tom Tom.
Huh? Oh, good afternoon, Mrs. Robinson.
Why, good afternoon. I've brought you lunch.
Thanks.
What's this?
Um,
To eat? Tom Tom, what is this?
breadfruit.
Now that you mention it, that's what it tastes like. I don't suppose you've seen any butterfruit around. That would go good with this.
No, not me.
I'm kidding. Is that for me?
Breadfruit for your family.
I'm sure everyone will enjoy this very much. Thank you. Oh, Tom Tom, is Mr. Morton here?
No,
Do you know where he is?
he's in the canoe.
Is he? I saw him with a rope. I wonder what in the world he could be up to.
Eight, 9, 10, 11. Mr. Morton has not come back. He told me only half a day will he be gone with the little boat. Half-day meal is still here.
Got to make it back to the rocks.
We had no idea that Mr. Morton needed our help. For that matter, no one even knew what he was doing, except Tom Tom. Where are you going in such a hurry?
Mr. Morton not come back yet.
What do you mean? Where's he gone to? I don't see anything yet. Wait a minute.
What is it, Father?
Do you see something, Ernest?
Yes, but I don't see Mr. Morton yet. That's our canoe, all right. Something must have gone wrong.
Dear, what are you going to do?
The same thing Tom Tom's doing. Here, hold these.
I'm coming too, Father.
Mr. Morton! Ah, Mr. Morton! Mr. Morton! Oh, Mr. Morton! Please, please! No die, please!
Let me, Tom Tom.
All right.
How is he, Father? Is he all right?
Well, not to worry. I think he'll be fine.
Good.
I'm glad he's going to be all right. What do you think happened to him, Father?
It looks like exhaustion, perhaps from diving too long.
I see.
I think Father's trying to get our attention. I see Mr. Morton.
He's all right!
Ah, he said he's all right.
That's wonderful.
Hooray!
Oh.
Ah, Mr. Morton.
It's all right, Mr. Morton. You're safe now. Don't try to move. Just rest for a while.
Get rope.
What?
Huh? Oh.
Mr. Morton, what do you mean, get rope?
I think he means this rope, Father.
Pull it up.
All right.
Here. Mr. Morton, tell us, what do you have on the end of this rope? Tom Tom, come and help us.
Yeah.
Pull. Don't quit now, boys. Come on. Pull. Well, I'll be.
Look at that, Father.
Look, it's our old sail. Good work.
I'm in need of a sail to get off this island, Mr. Robinson. Not applause, that you can bet.
I still can't believe it. Mr. Morton dove all the way down to the bottom of the sea just to get our sail back?
Yes, he's rescued our sail and agreed to have dinner at our home all in the same day.
I only said that I would come to dinner. I didn't say I would eat anything. I might leave.
Oh, Mr. Morton, I will insist that you try something. I didn't do any of the preparing, though. Tom Tom did.
Tommy?
That's right. He told me that you had never tasted this delicacy and that you might like it. So on behalf of Tom Tom, I will insist that you try this breadfruit.
Bah.
I think he likes it!
My dear, you simply must stop pretending to be such a bad person. Attempting to cover up good deeds with a bad temper? Really, Mr. Morton?
Bad temper? I've got a good temper, and I don't do good deeds.
Becca, dear, I'm having a little trouble following this. Would you please explain what Mr. Morton just said?
Certainly, Father. Mr. Morton said that he never did any good deeds with a temper.
Thank you, Becca. That's what I thought.
No, he said bad deeds were done with good tempers. What do you do when you're depressed? Sing?
No respect here.
Even though he doesn't want anyone to know it, Mr. Morton has become a very good friend of our family. And those are the people we all need.